ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Left side, but well foul. Fouled away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Torres, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Torres
watches a fastball right there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 11.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Number 8. You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, number 8, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the ground to second for Torres. And there are two away now.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
and he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Number 27.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Now batting, Gio Urshela, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly fooled there on the slider. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Rowdy Tellez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Frazier looking up, and that one is gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at ball one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up. Torres is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 10.
Digging in now, Reese McGuire will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0.
Leading up for
Standing
Toronto,
in, Jonathan Davis, as we move on to the bottom 49. Of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground out for short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, number 8. As he lines it out to center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 13. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner makes the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. CC Sabathia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Now the first pitch from CC. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Now that the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Torres ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Richard coming in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Guerrero has it, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Davis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, lefty. Lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner goes for third, swinging a ground ball to third. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in, Clint Frazier. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Clay Buchholz, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The first baseman, number 44.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow. Not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the first pitch from CC. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Cutter low, 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Taking in once again, Justin Smoke. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 49.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's a little chopper to the right side. He's got it. Oh, behind the bat. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more. Bo Bichette. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 8.
So stepping in, number 8. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, number 13. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 27.
Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sabathia pauses. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia, and he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto, but they're still in control, 7-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Torres. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Urshela leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. This will kick up against the wall now.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Popped him up. McGuire has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 1. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 44.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one down now.
Next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And that's off the left field wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Gurriel is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're down 7-1.
leading up for Toronto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 49.
Ready once again, Jonathan Davis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the first pitch from CeCe. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher 11. To come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now that, man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, number 8. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Number 27.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. The runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. In now Justin Smoke.
The designated hitter.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Frazier's there to put it away and finally put an end. Ken Giles takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Luke Voigt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and missed.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clay Buchholz earns the victory on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.